Hi, my Love Yourself challengers. Happy Sunday. I can't believe it. We are on the fourth day of our prep weekend. Tomorrow starts the challenge, and I am so excited for you guys. You've already been inspiring me and motivating me to even step up my game. It's just really, really encouraging. I feel like we have such an amazing group of women in here, and it's just going to be great. I can't wait. So, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about meal prepping today. This will hopefully be one of the shorter videos since I have been giving you some separate tools as well with that. But first of all, I just want to tell you about the importance of meal prep. This is like 90% of your success is going to be in your meal prep. It looks like so far too that I've gauged correctly that everyone here is really busy and we have a lot going on. Some with kids and busy jobs and just, running around and all that and living life and being badass lady babes. So it's really important because we're super busy and we need to have that food ready so that we can make those healthy choices and not have to overthink about it in the moment. So that's going to be so key in your success. And honestly, like in the beginning, this feels probably like a lot, but once you get in this habit of having your food prepped and having your meals planned for your week is gonna go like this. It's a total game changer. You'll get those meals prepped. You'll start to find out what you like, what worked last week that you're gonna change for next week. And before you know it, like you'll be a pro at this. Trust me, I promise. So I wanted to give you one little just encouragement as well before I go into some of my tips. Something that I've heard a lot and I thought about a lot in my first couple of challenges is that a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed. And to be honest, I felt really overwhelmed. When I started my first challenge, I was especially the first few days, I have to say, I was just like, oh my gosh, okay, these containers, like I have to figure this all out and how many I can have and what's this. And, it just was like a lot for me at once. But the encouraging part is that within a few days even, or maybe a week for some, that overwhelmed feeling goes away and it just starts to click and you're going to start looking at food and thinking of it in terms of its groups and portions. And, you'll be like, oh, that's a blue, or, do I want my blue at lunch today or at dinner? And you just start to think that way because you're creating new habits. And this is huge and something that I really kind of had a revelation about within the last few weeks in terms of this is that the reason that I was overwhelmed and the reason you're overwhelmed is because you are making a brand new habit for yourself, for your health, for your goals. You're making a change. And because you're choosing to step out of your comfort zone and make changes so that you can have the lifestyle and the healthy bodies that you want, that's going to be overwhelming because all change is overwhelming at first. But you know what? That's really a good thing. I think I used to think like overwhelmed always meant like bad. But I realized is that it's good. Like you should be proud of yourself. If you're a little overwhelmed right now by this process, it's a good thing because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. And out of your comfort zone is the only place you're gonna grow. So I'm really proud of you and I just want to encourage you on that specifically. It just like was really weighing on me that, don't give up just because you feel overwhelmed. Even in this first week, say you feel that way for most of that first week, don't give up. It is gonna pass and you're gonna make those habits. So don't want to go too much longer to that, but just wanted to share that I felt like it was really important. So secondly, I have provided in the group, I know a lot of people were asking for some of the recipes that I post on Instagram and that I've had fun with over the last few months. And so I did upload the first phase of meal plans. It's right in the files section. You can download it. If for some reason you can't open it, I know different computers, just let me know and I'll email you a copy. That's no problem. But what I did is I put in there some of my favorite recipes that I started off with, and I put 2 sample like exact meal plans that I followed. Like they're not ones I just found somewhere else. They're the meal plans I did on my first challenge. So they were really key for me just to have something simple that I could follow like step by step because you need that in the beginning especially. So don't get too ahead of yourself in the beginning. Just copy and paste if you need to. Do those things. So I've uploaded those files for you. There's also a few other files in there with meal plans. Play around. Everybody here is going to have different, food groups they're more into. And that's, some of us are more like carb people, and the hardest part about this is not having lots of bread and muffins and all that stuff. And if that's you, like, really plan strategically how you're using your yellows and, where you want to use those things, and find the recipes that are more for that. Now, for me, I do like carbs, but I am totally a cheese person. And in the past, like if I was trying to lose weight, cheese wasn't even an option. Like I didn't have any cheese. I'd be like, nope, sorry, goodbye cheese. See you in a few months. I'll miss you. And now with 21 Day Fix and with these portion controls, I have cheese every single day. It's awesome. Like seriously, I feel like so much happier losing weight because I can have goat cheese every day if I want to, and I pretty much do. So really, we're all different, you just want to kind of really make a plan that you're going to want to sustain, and that you're going to want to just tweak, what time of the day is your favorite meal. Maybe you're going to save up some of those things for that meal more than another. Lunch is really busy for me and I'm at work and I maybe have 10 minutes to eat at tops or 5. So I'm okay with having more of sometimes a cleaner meal there. Not cleaner, it's all clean, but not using a cheese there or not using one of my yellows. So it just kind of depends. Dinners, I like to take a little more time. So everybody's different. As well as with the shakes, I gave you 2 different options for meal plans because some of you are going to use your shake as your breakfast. That's what I do. I wake up really early. I don't have time for anything else, and I have to basically start being on with my job at 7 a.m. every day. So for me, that shake has been a game changer because I drink that first and I feel amazing and energized before I even get that first cup of coffee in my system. So that's what works for me. But I know a lot of you like to have your oatmeal or your eggs or something different for breakfast, and you need that energy in the afternoon. Maybe you need it before going into a night shift or after your workout. So totally just play with it. There's not really, as long as you're sticking with these portions and these amounts, you can't mess it up. So it's totally foolproof. Do what you feel best with. So that being said, those are some things that are important. Get your meal plan ready. Do your shopping today if you haven't already done it, and just knock out a couple hours. I promise you, you might have to take a little longer in this beginning phase of this, but it's going to get quicker and quicker. And now I rarely spend more than an hour meal prepping. So you just get into flow, and certain things will start to come over to the next week. So last 2 things that I just want to give you as tips. And I'll be giving more tips like this every week, so don't worry. There's plenty more to come, more information for you when you want it. One thing I would just encourage you, if you have one, utilize the crock pot. I'll be giving you some recipes with the crock pot. I pinned a bunch of recipes with the crock pot in our Pinterest board. It saves me so much time. And it also breaks up some of my meal prep. I don't really even have to do anything with that. I can put it in on Saturday or Monday or whenever I need it, and boom, 4 hours or 8 hours, that part of my food is done. Especially for proteins, it's nice to get one of your proteins done in the crock pot. So that's one tip there. Another one is for snacks. I put this in the meal plans, but I always try to really overemphasize this to people. For my meal 2, meal 4 snacks, my in between breakfast and lunch and in between lunch and dinner, I really can't encourage you enough to utilize Greek yogurt, plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I get the little containers. I can bring them to work. They're already 6 ounces in them, and that's how much you can have with the red container. So Greek yogurts are huge, really great, clean way to get your protein in, and a great, easy, quick snack. And then secondly, hard-boiled eggs. I feel like a little redundant on this, but as long as you don't hate them, they will be a huge tool and a helpful, successful thing for your weight loss. Hard-boiled eggs, quick, easy protein. You prep, even 6 or 8 or however many of you want. They last for 5 days in the fridge. And I put 2 in a little baggie with some seasoning. Boom, I have one of my proteins ready to go. So really helpful. Then I know I'm getting a little long. I was trying to make it short, but who am I kidding? But my last few things, just to re-encourage you for this week, make sure you've downloaded your 21 Day Fix Tracker app. It's literally going to be so important for you. I used it religiously, especially for my first challenge when I was adjusting to everything. So you're going to track, just check it off. You can quickly go on there and say, oh, I've got this many more veggies to eat today. I got to fit this many more proteins in. It's easy. It doesn't take a long time, and it's just quick accountability. You also keep your measurements in there, your before weight. It's all right in there for you. And it's not an overcomplicated app. It's really simple. Secondly, if you haven't already checked out that Pinterest board I shared, and I know anybody that I am friends with on Pinterest in our group, I've added you to it as well. Check it out. There's amazing recipes in there, really fun, creative stuff. good dessert things. If you're a sweet tooth person, we put some great sweet tooth recipes in there that work with the program. Crock pot recipes, time saver, meal prep plans even in there, like with pictures and all the stuff that really helps. So utilize those tools. Like they're going to make your life easier. Use the meal plans. And then just lastly, guys, just keep it simple. All you've got to do is just eat the foods that you've prepped, drink your shake, get in that 30-minute workout. What's 30 minutes in 24 hours of your whole day? Get those things in, and that's it. Drink tons of water, and just don't try to overcomplicate it for yourself. Just get those vital things in each day, and you are going to see results. I can't express it enough. You are going to see huge results. It's blown me away over the last few months just how much I've been able to just enjoy myself in this journey, which is so new for me in a way, to really be enjoying and not feeling deprived. And once you make these habits, you're doing your body a huge favor right now. This is a gift and investment to yourself, to your families, to every part of your life. So just keep it simple and keep at it and be encouraged. I can't wait to get started with you tomorrow. Please, today, I know you're going to be prepping, you're going to be in the kitchens. Feel free to message me and shoot me any questions you have today, okay? Yeah, and let me know if you could. Just comment below that you saw this, that you're getting prepped, and that you're, feeling ready for tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing Sunday. Bye.